Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we're exploring some of the most fascinating and unique cultures and traditions from around the world. From elaborate wedding rituals to strange burial practices, we'll be delving into a diverse range of topics that are sure to educate and amaze. So come along with us as we uncover some of the most unbelievable cultures and traditions that you won't believe actually exist. You won't want to miss this one. Let's start. The Tujia people of China have a tradition of ghost marriages in which a deceased person is married to a living person of the opposite sex. This tradition is believed to be a way to honor the deceased and ensure that they are not alone in the afterlife. In the Wodab tribe of Niger, men participate in a tradition called the Gere Wall, in which they dress up in elaborate costumes and perform elaborate dances in order to attract a mate. The men are judged not only on their dancing abilities, but also on their appearance, including their teeth and eyes. The Dayak people of Borneo have a tradition of tattooing the bones, in which a person's bones are tattooed with intricate designs after their death. This tradition is believed to protect the soul of the deceased and ensure that they have a good afterlife. The Torajan people of Indonesia have a tradition of maning, in which the bodies of deceased loved ones are exhumed and given a new set of clothes. The bodies are then displayed in the family's home for a period of time before being reburied. In the Tanah Toraja region of Indonesia, it is common for people to hold elaborate funeral ceremonies that can last for several days and involve the sacrifice of water buffalo. These ceremonies are believed to help the deceased reach the afterlife and are seen as an important way to honor and remember the deceased. The Gori people of India are a Hindu sect that believe in using human remains and other unconventional practices as part of their spiritual rituals. This includes using human bones and cremation ashes in their rituals, and even consuming human flesh as part of their rituals. The Samburu people of Kenya have a tradition of Moran, in which young men are initiated into manhood by undergoing circumcision and then spending several years living in the wilderness as warriors. During this time, they are not allowed to cut their hair or nails and are expected to prove their bravery through hunting and other feats of strength. The Tarahumara people of Mexico have a tradition of Rarigi Pari, which is a long-distance running competition that can last for several days. The runners, who are all male, run barefoot and are not allowed to eat or drink during the competition. The Himba people of Namibia have a tradition of Okuyala, in which young girls are married off to older men as a way to strengthen relationships between families. This tradition is often accompanied by the exchange of livestock and other gifts. The Maasai people of Kenya and Tanzania have a tradition of Nkang, in which young boys are initiated into manhood by undergoing circumcision and then spending several years living in a miniata, or warrior camp. During this time, they are not allowed to have any contact with women and are expected to prove their bravery through hunting and other feats of strength. The Dongria Khan tribe of India have a tradition of Bara Yatra, which is a sacred journey that is undertaken by young boys when they reach puberty. During this journey, the boys are required to walk hundreds of miles through the jungle and are not allowed to cut their hair or nails or eat certain foods. The Huli people of Papua New Guinea have a tradition of mudmen, in which young men dress up in elaborate costumes made of mud and feathers and perform rituals in order to appease the spirits. These rituals are believed to bring good luck and prosperity to the village. The Moai people of Easter Island have a tradition of Bird Man, in which young men compete in a series of physical challenges in order to become the Bird Man or leader of the tribe. The winner of the competition is chosen by the gods and is believed to have special powers. The Inuit people of the Arctic have a tradition of igloo building, in which they construct temporary homes out of blocks of ice and snow. These homes, which are called igloos, are designed to withstand extreme cold and are an essential part of Inuit life in the Arctic. The Ndebele people of South Africa have a tradition of umgedo, in which young women are given elaborate tattoos on their faces and bodies as a sign of beauty and status. These tattoos are made using a traditional needle and ink made from tree bark and are believed to have spiritual significance. The Xhosa people of South Africa have a tradition of Owaluko, in which young men are initiated into manhood through a series of rituals and challenges. These rituals include circumcision, which is performed without the use of anesthetics, and a period of seclusion during which the initiates are not allowed to speak to women or children. The Maori people of New Zealand have a tradition of moko, which is the art of tattooing the face and body. These tattoos, which are called tamoko, are an important part of Maori culture and are believed to have spiritual and cultural significance. The Hopi people of the United States have a tradition of Katsina dolls, which are carved wooden dolls that are used in religious ceremonies and given as gifts. These dolls are believed to represent the spirits of the Hopi people and are an important part of their culture and traditions. The Asaro people of Papua New Guinea have a tradition of mud men, in which they cover their bodies in mud and wear elaborate masks made of clay and straw in order to scare away evil spirits. These mud men are an important part of Asaro culture and are believed to have special powers. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment letting us know what you thought. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more interesting content like this. Thanks for watching.